I'm delighted today to support the Tennessee Bar Association's Justice for All campaign. As you know, in our state now we have almost 5.5 million people, and many of those folks in our state, in fact it's estimated perhaps 1 in 5, are below or near the poverty line. That means that for them, equal justice under the law is perhaps a dream instead of a reality, because they simply don't have the financial resources to be able to afford competent legal representation in civil lawsuits. These citizens have just the same legal problems that the rest of us do. Many of them are hardworking, trying to support their families, and yet the cost of litigation is beyond them. And so it's incumbent upon each of us as citizens, and more importantly those of us in the legal profession, to donate our time, our talents, and give of our wealth and our resources to make sure that that dream becomes a reality for all of our citizens.
Making that dream a reality will not be an easy task. Consider these statistics. Tennessee has more than 1 million citizens living at or below the legal services eligibility threshold. Many are hardworking people. Even those working a 40-hour week at minimum wage fall below the threshold level. And many of these people have legal needs they cannot afford. A study done for the Tennessee Alliance for Legal Services by the University of Tennessee showed that 70% of these folks had experienced one civil legal problem in the past year. That's 700,000 legal problems. Problems with medical bills, creditors, domestic violence, child care. This staggering need for legal services, stacked up against the 80 full-time attorneys in Tennessee who are attempting to provide access to justice, is compelling. Even more compelling are the stories of those who have helped and who have been helped.
I have no friends, no family down here other than him, and he became very, very abusive, and we had a child together. He stole my son from me and beat me really bad, and I filed for an order of protection. We walked into court, and he had an attorney and I didn't, so they were just going to dismiss the case, and legal services saw me in there and picked up my case. I got my son back.
Sometimes now I thank God for them, because without them, I don't know if we'd have been able to get a rule. Just in general, everybody there treated us nice. They were just nice. I had told them when I went there that everybody was so nice that when I got my house fixed, I would love to just do a big dinner and just invite all of them over.
Most memorable clients I've probably had, period, in I guess 9 years that I've been practicing law now, have all been pro bono clients. I've lost more sleep in worrying about success or lack thereof for my pro bono cases than I probably have for anything else, because at the margins where these people are, it means more to them. I mean, this isn't necessarily about a company that you're representing losing money. This is someone losing their house, someone losing custody of their children. It's about basic needs of life that you're helping these people guard and protect.
During the 26 years I practiced law in a small town in East Tennessee, I saw firsthand how hardworking men and women oftentimes simply could not afford to hire a lawyer. And even though they worked hard, it took everything that they made to raise their families and put a roof over their heads and food on the table. And when they had a legal problem, be it an eviction or unpaid medical bills or simply somebody trying to take advantage of them, they didn't have a rainy day fund they could turn to. And oftentimes it didn't take a lot of my time, writing a letter, making a phone call, or giving some legal advice. But looking back on it, those were perhaps some of the best times that I had as a lawyer and made me feel good to be a lawyer.
I think our profession, and properly so, will be judged on not what we were paid to do or what we had to do, but what our consciences and what our creed dictated was the right thing to do.
You can do the right thing today. With your help, we can bring justice for all Tennesseans.
Justice for all.
Justice for all.
Justice for all.
Justice for all.